And your next comic, please welcome Mel Henderson.
It's been a while. All right. Okay, I have a habit of reframing inspirational quotes so that they then become like a person's worst nightmare. So, for example, anything worth doing is worth doing well. After 36 years, I perfected feeling abandoned. It is my fault. There is a no contact rule with delivery drivers. And although I would argue that it wasn't actually a hostage situation, I was asking for a therapist, not a helicopter. Go big or go home. I have definitely managed both of those as I'm 90 pounds overweight, and I don't want anyone within 6 feet of me. Or, maybe 100. And if at first you don't succeed, try again, perfectly describes my fanatical OCD rituals of trying to get my microwave perfectly centered on the stand, which reminds me I need to buy a laser measuring tool. I find that reframing is also very helpful for putting a positive spin on possibly negative life events. For example, instead of the negative judgment that's implied by a one-night stand, I prefer the more positive phrasing of dating for a day. Or instead of, I suck at this, I say to myself, challenge failed successfully. I'm trans male and I deal with imposter syndrome, and I may have gone a little overboard with my new deodorant. Pine tar. Because nothing says manly like sap oozing out of a tree that's on fire. Recognizing that I'm trans male has had me reevaluating my sexuality, and for a while I thought maybe I was asexual. Recently I found out that I deal with traits of avoidant personality disorder, so I'm recognizing it's not the sex I have a problem with, it's the people. If only there was a way to have sex without anyone else involved. Oh, and I want to express my deep dissatisfaction with the company Got Junk. They have nothing to do with gender affirmation. And in fact, they hung up on me when I called and told them I needed some replacement junk. For a boost of confidence, I got Dark Knight boxer briefs. And I wonder if instead of Batman, it's Dark Knight because the boxer briefs cover the moon. Cognitive behavioral therapy has taught me to change my thoughts. So now instead of the zombie apocalypse, I now catastrophize about an alien invasion. Now, why is this better, you might ask? Well, I have never heard of anybody talking about being abducted by aliens, complaining that they had to do the prep for a colonoscopy before the probe. So, alien probe, easy peasy. I developed a video game for people with depression. Your avatar sits on the sofa watching other people play video games. With both mental illness and gender identity, people who can't relate often decide that your experience isn't really meaningful. Now, I have to say, I really don't understand people who run for exercise, but I don't make them go see a psychiatrist before they sign up for the sun run. I've heard some really helpful things from teenagers playing video games. My life choices are accurately summed up with Operation What the Heck Am I Doing Go? And my new mantra is try not to die. Very meditative. I had a performance review at work, and my manager had listed me as satisfactory, even though there were no goals written down. And I emailed her and said, you know, I would have thought by now that I'd be exceptional at having no measurable goals. Hey, hope you enjoyed this performance.